So the 7th of October last year, my sister-in-law texted me. She said there was an article in the Leitrim Observer about some prospecting licence around Manorhamilton and the 47 townlands of which we were all named. The licence has been granted. What it means is prospecting. It's not the first time there's been prospecting here. The last company, as I said, was Omagh Minerals. They published a report. This is the report here. We got our hands on it.
The company, Galantis Gold, got money off the European Union back in 2012, 2013, and they wrote a report where they wanted to identify gold mining potential in the northwest.
A lot of prospecting already had been done on the previous licence. Unbeknownst to all landowners, no one had been asked could anyone come on their land. Again, a very important point.
And it talks about the potential for gold mining in Manorhamilton. Now, we're all interested to know what is the real interest here. So what that report is all about is showing prospectors that this is a place of high prospectivity for gold. There's about 12,000 acres in that area mapped, just to the south and west of Manorhamilton.
Now, the background to our story, Dalradian, again, is a Canadian company. It's actually described as an exploration company. Dalradian got access to 122,000 hectares, and it's actually 1/10 of the 6 counties in the north. And incidentally, there's 28% of the 26 counties given out in prospecting licences to mining companies. The prospecting led into exploration, which led into the mining application. So I just am saying to you, it's likely they're not just prospecting just to go away. But in November 2017, they submitted their planning application, and it was the largest planning application on the island of Ireland, north or south. Apart from the underground mine and the cyanide processing plant and the mercury smelting furnace, they said their explosive store that they would have blasts twice a day, every day of the year for at least 20 years.
Acid mine drainage is caused by the oxidation of pyrite, and it produces sulfuric acid. And it's a major cause of contamination in groundwater. It is prevalent in areas where coal and gold mining takes place. So if you look at this settling pond here, which is at the CAMIO site, you'll notice this brown orangey discharge within the water. This is a sign that the pyrite is present in this case. And because of the acidity in this water, nothing lives.
I am wearing my mask still because I'm missing half of my throat. It was scooped out when I was 10 years old after I had cancer. I had tumors in my throat. They said only 30 people in the world had documented cancers of that kind before. And it only comes from extreme radiation exposure. Being from the Black Hills, I believe that's why I had it, because there are a lot of rare cancers coming out of the Black Hills.
You can't buy health, and it's more important than ever that we protect our water, our air, our land and our health, and pass it on to the future generations.
Make up your own mind on this. We're not here to tell you what to do. That's a very, very important thing. You have to go and find out about this. But the time is, you also have to be active. You can't sit in the sidelines anymore if you want to stop this happening. The onus is not on the company to ask them to come on their land. They have to show they tried to find you, but they didn't. They will come in, and that's a very important third fact. They'll come in unbeknownst unless you find them there. So that's why putting up these signs, which we started to do since the license was given, is so important. That is where it is at now. But we're at a stage now where a prospecting license has been granted. The only people who can stop the prospectors coming in are the landowners. If anyone wants to do anything, it's to get up these signs, show solidarity. We don't want these people here, but they need to know that. Okay, and that is really where it is at.
All the things that were said about when we started looking at fracking, people said it couldn't be done. Everybody said it couldn't be done. We didn't even know if it could be done ourselves, but it did happen. So the power of people to do things that are impossible, it's happening all the time. If we put the same work into dealing with this problem as we did with other problems that we had, we will be successful. I have no doubt about it. And that's not taken away from anything that's been said. It is possible to turn things around.